Patience is to share the word with others, so just listen as a brother takes us through. The undiluted word is just shared for me and you to grow it through, as the Spirit leads us to. We speak of the Lord, on how shall it be, knowledge of our faith, and praise to our King.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elijah Hiabu, and you're welcome to the Calledout. Here, we focus on faith, growth, and productivity. So, if you are a returning subscriber or you've been watching us for a while and you like any of the videos we produce here, I would like you to do us a favor. All I want you to do is to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and like this video, as well as share with your friends so that they will also benefit from all that we learn from this channel. Right, you've seen the title of this video and it is suggestive of something you're probably not so sure about, but yes, it is what you saw: referee. And why am I going to be talking about referee in this video? This is because in every game, almost every game, there is a referee. Who is a referee? A referee simply makes sure that the players or the people playing the game conform to the rules of the game. They obey the rules, and if someone or any of the players violates the rules of the game, the referee is to make sure that punishment or penalty is meted out to that particular player. You may get a card in the game of football. Now, we need to understand that a referee is not someone placed on the pitch for aesthetic reasons. Not because the referee is wearing something different from what the players are wearing. No, that's not the reason the referee is there. And the referee is not just a random person picked from somewhere to come and be on the pitch. The referee is a well-trained individual, a well-trained official. I think there's even a school for referees, right? The referee is trained. The referee is educated on the rules. The referee is told what to do in any instance on the pitch. The referee is like the controller on the pitch of any game. Do you get my point? So the referee tells the players, don't do this or else this will happen to you. I don't know if it all makes sense now. Now, the question is, okay, Elikem, why are you talking about referee? Life is almost, if not the same as a game, it's almost like the game. And every game, just as much as every game needs a referee, so does everyone need a referee in his or her life. The referee knows the rules, knows the laws. So you starting out life, living life, excelling or wanting to excel in any area of your life, you need a referee. You need someone who can tell you that, look, if you play like this, you are going against the rule and you are going to face the penalty for it. You need someone who knows the rudiments of the game, the rudiments of the area of your life that you want to achieve some form of success in. Everyone needs a referee. In the absence of a referee, every game is distorted because everyone will act in his or her own interest. The referee is usually a neutral person, someone between the rules, in the laws, and you. So the referee will tell you that this is what the law says. So if you have a referee, right, in the aspect of, let's say, academia, the referee will tell you that in academia, we don't do this. If you do this, it's termed this. So let's say you're writing a research paper and the referee tells you that, look, in academia, if you copy someone's work without quoting the person, that's plagiarism, right? This is a very simple rule, but I'm talking in depth here. I may not bring out examples that may be vivid to you, but I want you to get a picture here, right? If it comes to relationships, a referee is someone who probably knows the rules of relationship, the laws of engagement or commitment, loyalty, this, that, whatsoever, right? You get a point. If you don't have a referee in your life, there will be avoidable mistakes that you make. And that's why I believe everyone needs the referee. The number one reason, to avoid certain mistakes, to know what to do at any instance, at any point in time. Now, the real question is, how do you then pick a referee? I need a referee in my life. How do I find a referee? I'm going to speak from a Christian perspective, right? I believe that God brings people into people's lives for various reasons. If you've realized that where I am now, I need someone to let me on the rules pertaining to this area. If you are starting a business, or I need someone who can tell me what to do, what not to do, what to expect, what not to expect, and all that, then the first thing I want you to do is to pray. Because if you bring a referee into your life, this referee can be good to you or bad to you. So you need to pray for God to bring genuine referee into your life, right? And when you pray, be discerning, because God is not going to drop the referee from heaven. God has his ways of orchestrating all these things, but be discerning, so that when the referee, you cross path to the referee, you know that this is the person, this is the referee that God has brought into my life to do this, to help me in this area, to do and all that. So be discerning and be loyal. Assuming you're on a pitch and you're playing a game and the referee blows the whistle and all the players ignore the referee and they continue playing, what's going to happen? The referee will probably walk out. The game will not be fair, because in as much as the two teams connived and disregarded the referee's orders and the referee left the pitch, I can guarantee that another thing will happen that will cause one team to be furious and the game will end up not in a fair way. So you need to obey your referee. If you trust your referee that much, obey it. And sometimes, I forgot to give some examples of referees. Maybe this will help you talk about how to choose them. So your parents, your friends, pastor, someone you look up to, even your younger siblings can be your referee. Some of us, we did courses that our younger siblings didn't do, and we didn't do courses that some of our younger siblings are doing. And we may require some advice from that level. So you learn from them. Do you get my point? At that point, he is your referee, because you need him, you need that information he's giving you pertaining that area. Your pastor can be your referee when it comes to your faith. Your parents can be your referee when it comes to your academic choices, your career choices, even finances. Your parents can start with you. Do you get my point? So since everyone needs a referee in his or her life, it is very important that we treat these people with the utmost respect we can ever get. Because if you disrespect them, they may know that what you are doing is leading in the wrong direction, but they may never get the courage to tell you. You know, even the Bible says that God chastises those whom he loves. That's what a referee is supposed to do. A referee is to bring you to the books. A referee is supposed to bring you that, listen, what you are doing is wrong. Stop it. Sometimes we may not like the approach, but we have to understand that that is what a person is there for. The bottom line is this: your referees may be trying to do the right thing, but maybe not the right method. Try as much as possible to look beyond their flaws and learn any rule you can learn. Any rule. When it comes to the law of, let me say, what law can I use right now? Let's come to relationships, for instance. Relationships. There's the law of honor in relationship. So if you have a relationship with someone who is probably in authority, someone higher than you in one way or the other, you realize that you need to honor that person, and that simply means you're recognizing what the person carries, the value of the person, right? In many ways, I can't talk about them in this video because that's not the focus of this video. So you need to know that you need to honor the people in your life. That way they'll be willing to give the value they have. They'll be able to impose that on you. What they've learned, they are transmitting it to you. They are letting you not commit the same mistakes they committed. That would have probably helped them get to where they are now sooner than they did. So you need a referee in your life. If you don't have one, pray about one. Pray that God brings them to your life. If you already have one and you're not treating them well, like your parents, it hurts me to see how some people treat their parents. And may God help us and give us understanding, but they are number one referees, and I think they deserve the utmost respect, even if they don't treat us in the ways we expect them to treat us. I don't know if it makes sense, but if you can tell that there is some level of love in what they do for you, then I think they deserve every single respect, every single acknowledgement and recognition from you as their child. Same for any other person that is in your life that plays the role of a referee. I think they deserve that kind of respect, because without a referee in your life, the game called life will be a mess to you. And in case you didn't get the whole point, you have to understand that you are praying to God to give you a referee, because he is your number one referee. I'll end here. See you in the next video.
The mandate of all Christians is to share the word with others. So just listen as a brother takes us through. The undiluted word is just shared for me and